I'm back, and we're gonna do the dough now. And it rose a lot, as you can see. Well, this is what it turns into. See? And you can use this for a hamburger bun. You can use this for an egg McMuffin. Cut it in half, put it in the toaster, and brown on the other side to make wonderful hamburgers. But makes really good egg McMuffins too. The way bread should taste, not a little thing. You can use this for anything you can think of, and it's great. And it's, hear that? That's when it's done. It has that hollow sound. So I got a whole bunch of them here. They're really nice. So let's get to work. Okay. Take your dredging flour and sprinkle it on the cutting board. I already have flour on the cutting board, but I'm just showing you. And remember how you put the olive oil up the sides of the container you're gonna rest it in? There's a reason for that. Let's see. Looks horrible. It's alive! And, oh, I'll just scrape it out. It's not going to look like spaghetti, all of it, if you do it right. This one sat a little bit longer, but you know what? That's okay. Bread is one of those wonderful, delicious things where it can set out like that. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a little flour. Make it into like a triangle the best you can. Fold it. Okay, fold it like you're folding like you have a piece of paper in front of you, like an 8 and 11.5 paper. Fold the paper over, and then press that crease down. Put your fingers back in. Take the other side, fold it on top of itself. Roll it over. And I think I'm going to need more flour for this. I made dinner in between. Yeah, it stayed out a little bit longer, but I'm not going to throw this away. This is perfectly good dough. Okay, then we got our snake. Add some more flour. Okay. Just make sure it's all. Now, this is where you're going to want to use your scale again, a handy dandy falling apart scale, and this really comes in handy because it weighs it. But if you can eye it, let's get my knife. If you can eye it, good too. So I usually go, when I use a scale, I usually go around, let's see. I put it on kilograms, and I usually try to have it stay between 100 and 109, so it can go above or over a little bit up and down from that. So it's not like, so that's 94, 102. That's fine. Now that would be in ounces. That would be 3 ounces. So 3 ounces, and then in kilograms, 103. So what we're going to do is you get this when you cut it, keep this surface keep the surface on top, and what you're going to do is you're going to dip that in flour. So put a lot of flour on the cutting board. Dip it in, because you don't want the bottom to stick. Now I want to bring this over. Let me put my nice tray of, so you can see them. I'm going to bring this over here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, and I will post this at the beginning. Let your dough rest an hour, and then after it's done resting an hour out of the pan, like I just plopped it on there, Then after you make these little rounds, you're going to want to put it on another tray and let it rest another hour. So 2 hours. And then it's about 15 minutes cooking, but you want to watch it, and you want to watch the top of it because you want it nice and golden brown like this. That's how you want the top. So let's go back over here. Let me angle okay. So here you got it. You put this is the top right here. So this is the top right here. And you dipped it in flour. Now act like there's an imaginary dot in the middle. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull the sides and you're going to squish it into that dot. So there's a dot, pull, squish. Grab it, pull, squish. Around in a circle, pull, squish, but keep your finger in the same spot. Pull, squish, pull, squish, pull, squish. And take some practice. I can do it a little bit faster. I've seen people do it a lot faster. Just keep on turning it. And then what you do, see how you have a little round? You kind of do that, roll it, and then that gets rid of the bottom. So it looks all unified. See how this looks nice and flat? Just kind of roll it, give it a nice pat and go, you're a good little dough ball. Okay, let me do one more thing, which I forgot, and I'm going to probably make some noise. Oh boy. Hey, hubby! I'm on intermission right now. Let's see. Where's the big, huge cookie pan?
The big cookie sheet?
Yeah.
The round ones?
No, not the round one, the square one.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm not saying what dishes got put away, and sometimes they get put away where I can't see them, because my husband's a lot taller than I am. So we're just going to use the same old cookie sheet, my handy dandy pizza pan, which does everything, and it's got some history behind it. So get your pizza pan out, or your cookie tray, or whatever you have. Spray it down, and you're gonna set your little dough right there. Okay, and let's do another one. And you're gonna want to set your oven to 425, so I don't forget that. Okay, take off another slice. Let's weigh that. Yep. Okay, bring it over here, turn it upside down. Create your imaginary dot in the middle. Pull the sides in. Remember with the sides in, you just pull, keep on pulling them in. If one side's longer, it'll just, as you pull it in a circle, then they're gonna all be uniformed. And make sure the bottom of your board is floured, which I'm getting dry here. There's another one. Okay. Slice, and remember, if you're, that's too big. Okay, so about this much dough. See how big my hand is? So when you cut a piece, kind of form it to the size of your hand. Like, go, okay, your fingers, like this. Oh, here, let me do it this way then. Okay, your fingers to here. So make a square in there and form it to there. And you'll feel the weight. As you do this more and more, you'll feel the weight, and then you'll be, oh, that's how big it is. So that's a good way to judge your dough. Bridget Bardot. Actually, that's not her name, but it sounds like it. Is it Bridget Bardot?
Yeah.
I made a funny. Okay, well, got this all up. It makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It makes 8, and I will have 16. So if you make 2 batches, you can put 1 batch in the freezer. Make sure they're in a freezer bag so they're protected. They don't get freezer burn. And then put the other in the refrigerator. And then when you come home, you can have an amazing sandwich. Or in the morning, if you got to rush, cook yourself up an egg. Some, I like turkey pastrami, ham. Voila, you got an egg McMuffin. And these, we've calculated for each one of these, it's about 10 cents. I believe this is what this batch is, and if you do a loaf, it's 25 cents. That's what these would cost. So, see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 cents there. So that's saving money. That's something you don't have to go to the store and pick up. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try my bread recipe. This is a very simple one. And, toodles.